Indonesia is home to the largest tropical peatlands and mangrove ecosystems in the world, hosting one of the largest natural carbon sinks on the planet. Here in Kalimantan, Indonesia, in one of the most ecologically important and species-rich areas on Earth, is the PLUM project. Founded and developed by Hutan Kencana Group, this project seeks to conserve and restore these vital ecosystems and support the communities whose livelihood depends on them. The PLUM Peat and Mangrove Conservation and Restoration Project is in Central Kalimantan and covers 23,665 hectares. The Eastern Bloc, comprising most of the project, is peatland. By taking over and converting the license, PLUM project has halted the previously planned conversion of this area to oil palm. The Western Bloc is over 1,200 hectares of coastal mangroves that will be protected, conserving habitat for the highly endangered proboscis monkey. The PLUM project works on 3 pillars: climate, community, and biodiversity. This project contributes to climate impact by reducing carbon emissions through the protection and restoration of forests and peatlands, enhances biodiversity by safeguarding critical habitats for threatened species, and fosters sustainable local community development through improved livelihoods, healthcare, education, and access to clean water and sanitation. One of the most critical risks to the conservation and restoration of this ecosystem is preventing forest fires. During the dry season, the project monitors fire hotspots daily by monitoring from fire watchtowers, fire patrol teams, and by automatic weather stations and fire danger rating system (FDRS's) technology. A key climate intervention of the PLUM project is the construction of canal blocks. These canal blocks slow the artificial drainage of water from the peatland. This rewetting of the peatland allows for restoration of the ecosystem and mitigates fire risk. The team has already constructed half of the 82 canal blocks that will be built by 2027. Beyond protecting existing forests, the project also restores what was lost. Through afforestation, reforestation, and revegetation (ARR), these nursery-grown native seedlings are planted in areas where forests were lost, rebuilding green cover from the ground up.
Yang kami pilih adalah tanaman atau pohon, bibit pohon yang pionir. Karena tumbuhan pionir ini tidak membutuhkan naungan untuk tumbuh, sehingga dia akan memiliki survival rate-nya lebih tinggi ketika ditanam di semak belukar, di mana tempat kami ingin melakukan restorasi. Seperti itu.
In areas suitable for assisted natural regeneration (ANR), the forest is allowed to regrow naturally, with our team protecting young saplings from threats. These restored forests do more than heal the landscape. They pull carbon from the atmosphere. The peatland and mangrove ecosystems in Central Kalimantan are among the most ecologically important and species-rich areas on Earth. They are home to numerous endangered and vulnerable species. Protection and restoration of these ecosystems to ensure the survival and thriving of these species is central to the PLUM project's mission. In addition to the threats from fires and degraded and fragmented landscapes, the PLUM project biodiversity is also affected by illegal logging and hunting. PLUM project deploys guard posts, signposts, forest patrols, and smart patrol systems to monitor these threats. In addition, several camera traps have been installed that support our ability to monitor the number and health of key species. Adjacent to the eastern block of the project is Sebangau National Park, home to 6,000 orangutans, Critically, the PLUM project serves as a vital extension of this ecosystem, and the project is home to an estimated 190 orangutans. The entire project is home to over 400 species, and 35 are in IUCN Red List species, those that are most threatened. No restoration effort can be successful without community empowerment. Around the project area are 13 villages with a total population of more than 20,000, many of whom depend on the forest and surrounding land for their livelihoods. Many work in rice farming, fishing or plantation labor, with limited access to clean water, healthcare or formal education. Understanding these realities, the project goes beyond forest protection. It's also a community partnership.
Peningkatan kapasitas di masyarakat ya itu adalah yang utama di kami, khususnya dalam hal peningkatan livelihood, kesejahteraan di bidang kesehatan maupun di pendidikan. Dan memang itu yang menjadi tantangan kami, bahwa kenapa nggak bisa berkembang ya, salah satunya karena mereka belum memiliki kapasitas yang mumpuni untuk mengembangkan program-program atau mungkin mata pencaharian mereka supaya menjadi lebih produktif lagi.
There are 4 main areas by which the PLUM project supports and collaborates with local communities: sustainable livelihoods, clean water and sanitation, healthcare, and education.
Melalui pemberdayaan ini, tentunya kawasan konsesi dan juga areal restorasi itu akan kemudian tetap terjaga. Karena tekanan-tekanan terhadap hutan itu biasanya akan berkurang ketika kemudian masyarakat memperoleh apa yang mereka perlukan sesuai dengan kemampuan yang mereka miliki. Sehingga masyarakat ini sebagai mitra kita untuk kemudian bersama-sama melindungi konsesi yang kita miliki. Itu yang kami harapkan. Sehingga kembali kepada jargon tadi bahwa masyarakat sejahtera, maka hutan akan lestari.
One of our programs is to support local communities' coffee production, including planting, harvesting, processing, and market access.
Pendampingan dari PT PLUM sudah berjalan memasuki tahun keempat, berawal dari akhir tahun 2022. Dan selama ini kami merasakan dari hasil pendampingan ini ada solusi-solusi untuk peningkatan mutu hasil panen kami selama ini. Kami juga terbantu untuk penampung di luar desa kami. Pertama-pertama itu adanya di Palangkaraya ke Central oleh-oleh.
The project continues to rapidly grow with an increase in the number of participating farmers and farmer incomes. The Sustainable Livelihoods program also includes supporting a women's cooperative for snacks production, processing and marketing for mangrove honey, and support for goat farmer group. We recognize that one of the challenges faced by this community is inadequate sanitation. Approximately 23% of the nearby population use the rivers for defecation. This practice has a negative impact on public health and pollutes the water resources. The PLUM project prioritizes increasing access to improved sanitation by helping communities to replace their existing latrines with toilets and septic tanks.
Pertama, WC kita di pinggir sungai dan keadaannya kurang nyaman dan kurang baik. Kalau kita mau ke WC itu kalau malam ada rasa takut gimana gitu, pokoknya nggak nyaman lah gitu. Sekarang sudah di dalam dan lebih bersih dan lebih nyaman dari sebelumnya.
Our goal is that by 2030, over 400 households will have received improved toilets and septic tanks. We also provide health services in part through community-based health posts, Posyandu activities, providing free health checks for pregnant women and the general public, home visits for new mothers, health education classes for pregnant women, newborns and toddlers, and distribution of nutritional support.
Dari awal posyandu kita bisa lihat berat badannya anak naik atau tidak, tinggi badannya naik atau tidak. Terus kita dapat suntik, dapat tetesan buat biar anaknya bisa tumbuh kembang lebih baik, Bu. Bisa memantau apakah anak kita stunting atau tidak. Sangat membantu bagi kami, karena kan di desa ya Bu, di pelosok, jadinya kalau di sini ada posyandu bisa sharing-sharing sama Bu Dokter, sama kader-kader, sama bidan-bidan, kami dapat pengalaman baru. Ya.
The PLUM project enhances children's access to high schools through scholarships for disadvantaged families, economic, incentives for honorary teachers, literacy programs, and school supply distribution. We also partner with educational institutions to boost overall educational attainment and student success. Over the life of the project, over 2,000 community members will be gaining new skills and are expected to experience better livelihoods over the project period. More than 67 local jobs annually. Measurable improvements in health services for 12,000 people. Better water quality for more than 14,000 people. And enhanced education access for 2,200 students. 16,500 people will see measurable improvements in well-being. Through conservation and restoration activities, the PLUM project protects this home for over 400 species, avoids 37.5 million tons of carbon emissions, and removes 4.5 million tons of carbon from the atmosphere. PLUM carbon credits will be generated across 3 types: wetland restoration and conservation, WRC, afforestation, reforestation and revegetation, ARR, and avoided planned deforestation, APD. Finally, our project earns the climate, community and biodiversity standards gold level in recognition of our extensive work to protect biodiversity and our partnerships with local communities. Our project is a story of transformation. After more than a decade of operating oil palm concessions, the family behind Hutang Kencana Group decided to exit the industry and start a new company dedicated to restoration of ecosystems. We are founded on the principle of stewardship, for the climate and biodiversity benefits to the forests we restore, to the responsibility for improving the lives of communities where we operate. We've assembled a passionate and dedicated team that believes in and can execute on our mission. Our strength lies in the diversity of our people, knowledge, cultural, national, spiritual, education, and skills. To support us on our journey, we developed a partnership with Hutang Synergy, who provides sales, marketing, and strategic advisory support. PLUM is our first project, and we are developing additional peatland and mangrove conservation and restoration projects. We welcome partnerships to develop these nature-based projects so that together we can regenerate landscapes, providing real solutions to the climate, biodiversity, and social challenges we face.